Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video day, and today we're going to be talking about Sam Darnold potentially becoming a Seattle Seahawk. It's been reported ever since Geno Smith was traded to the Las Vegas Raiders that the Seattle Seahawks are very interested in bringing in Sam Darnold, who had an amazing season last year. First-time Pro Bowl selection for Darnold, throwing 361 for 545. Completion percentage was 66%, a career high, 4,300. 19 passing yards, 35 passing touchdowns, and 12 picks. He did have a terrible playoff game where he threw 25 for 40, 245 passing yards, one passing touchdown, and one interception. Got crushed by the Rams. But still, it was an amazing season for Darnold where he's going to get a heavy payday. And if Sam Darnold goes to Seattle, I could see him having a lot of success there. Look, if you see Sam Darnold has success playing next to Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison, it's not going to be that hard to have success with DK Metcalf and JSN. I know DK Metcalf has requested a trade, but there have been rumors going around that if Sam Darnold ends up in Seattle, that could push DK Metcalf to wanting to stay with the Seahawks. Now, I don't know how Darnold will look in Seattle if his number one guy is JSN. I really like Jackson Smith and Jigba, but I know that it's going to be harder for Sam Darnold if his number one guy is Jackson Smith-Jigba. I'd be very interested to see if DK and JSN stay, or JSN of course is gonna be there. But if DK stays and you got JSN and DK, who the wide receiver 3 might be in that Seattle offense, because we know Tyler Lockett's gone. How are they going to replace that? That is what I would think would be very interesting. I don't think DK Metcalf and JSN come even close to, how good Jordan Addison and Justin Jefferson are as a wide receiver duo. My opinion, sure, we have some great wide receiver duos in the NFL. You got like Tyreek Hill and you got Jalen Waddle. You have Jamar Chase and you have T. Higgins. You have some monster wide receiver duos in the NFL. I think when healthy, Stephon Diggs and Nico Collins are a great wide receiver duo. So some great wide receiver duos in the NFL. By far, I think Jordan Addison and Justin Jefferson are the best one. So you can't get better than those two guys with if you have DK and JSN. But still, it's not like those aren't two great wide receivers to throw the football to, because they are. And I think they're a really good wide receiver duo. They're not as good as Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison are, but I think it'd be easier to have success with if you're throwing the football to those two guys. And so I think it'd be interesting, but I think can you get DK Metcalf to commit to Seattle and want to stay in Seattle? I think Sam Darnold could change a lot of things for DK. We would have to see what happened there, but it does look like Seattle is the favorite to land Sam Darnold now. It's been reported the Vikings are out on him. They're done. They don't plan on re-signing him this offseason. Vegas is not on the... I thought Vegas would be a contender for Darnold because, I know Tom Brady has been a big fan of what he's been doing, and they got a lot of money to spend, but they just traded for Geno. And sure, I think there are a couple other teams outside of Seattle that could be interested. Maybe, look, I would say the Jets would be a team, but here's the thing, he's not going to want to go back to New York. Maybe the other New York team, the Giants, could play a role into, him, potentially going there. But I don't think there are many other teams that are going to go after Darnold outside of Seahawks. Like I said, the Raiders and the Vikings are off the table. We know that. I don't think the Jets are an option for Darnold. Maybe the Jets would like Darnold, but I don't think Darnold wants the Jets. And so I think that leaves to Seattle and potentially the Giants. Potentially another team could be, I just don't. I think Seattle is the most likelihood situation for Sam Darnold, and so I think it'd be interesting to see how that would go there. Let me know your thoughts on the potential signing in the comment section, and peace out.